An unknown threat actor has been observed using a large language model, LLM, agent to conduct post-compromise actions after obtaining initial access following the exploitation of a publicly accessible Marimo network using a recently disclosed vulnerability. The attacker compromised an internet-reachable Marimo notebook via CVE-2026-39987, extracted 2 cloud credentials from the compromised host, replayed them through a fanned-out egress pool to retrieve an SSH private key from AWS Secrets Manager, and used that key to drive 8 short SSH sessions against a downstream SSH Bastion server, Sysdig said. The Bastion phase exfiltrated the schema and full contents of an internal PostgreSQL database in under 2 minutes. CVE 2026-39987 refers to a critical pre-authenticated remote code execution vulnerability impacting all versions of Marimo prior to and including 0.20.4. It allows an unauthenticated attacker to execute arbitrary system commands. The issue was addressed in version 0.23.0, released last month. Sysdig said it uncovered 4 indicators that an LLM agent was behind the activity. First, the attacker improvised a database dump without any prior knowledge of the schema. Second, a Chinese language planning comment, translating to "see what else we can do," leaked directly in the command stream when executing a credential search. The database hostname was opaque, with no application identifier on disk and no schema dump pre-staged, yet the chain still landed on a credential table within minutes, Sysdig said. The attacker no longer needs to see your environment to operate inside it. The third sign is that every command is designed for machine consumption, with each command separated by a delimiter along with bounded output captures, disabling the less command and discarding the error stream, stare, to minimize noise. Lastly, the value handoffs are obtained from prior tool output. In other words, the manner in which certain values, say, database passwords, were extracted implies an AI agent feeding its own previous output, running a cat command of the .pass file into the next action. In another instance, a cat command to print the contents of a specific file is preceded by an ls list command that passes the same file pattern as input to confirm that the SSH key exists. When a scripted operator builds a per-target playbook and reuses it, the bar to adding a new target is engineering time, Sysdig concluded. However, an agent operator carries general priors about a class of applications and composes the chain live to best fit its target. Here, the bar becomes inference budget, not playbook authorship. The defender-relevant property of an agent in the loop is adaptiveness. A scripted attacker hits a missing file, an unexpected schema, or an authentication failure and either aborts or falls through to a hard-coded fallback. An agent reads the surprise, decides what to try next, and keeps going. To counter this threat, it's recommended that users update to the latest version of Marimo, audit environments for any publicly accessible instances, and rotate credentials, API keys, and SSH keys.